Hi you guys, so today we're making fabric snippet rolls. I'm just making some journals and I looked at my snippet roll, like my collection that I have left over, and this was it. So I thought, well, I guess I should make some more. It's about time. So I thought you would like to join me and we could do it together so you could see how I make snippet rolls. So this little thing is just, it started with a base of torn fabric and then you can put whatever you like on it. So I tore some strips. I have lots of strips that we can choose from of torn fabric. And I put 3 of them out here and I thought we would just go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of glue, just a little bit of this art glitter glue to just set some things on the fabric, and then I'm going to sew it later on. I have tons of little, I've been prepping, so I have tons of little squares of torn and cut fabrics that we can go ahead and use. And like some of them, I like to have like little images on them. And then some of them are just like plain colors. And then I have all kinds of little like adornments that we could put on as well at the end. My piles that are kind of out of range just have like little images on them. And then some of them are just plain torn fabric that are different colors, different patterns. Like I have polka dots and like little stars, whatever kind of fabric I have in my stash. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with these 3. I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to make one of them kind of pinkish colored and one of them kind of bluish colored, and then this one will just be a free-for-all in the middle. Going to use this art glitter glue and then just lightly tack some things on there. And we'll see how it goes, right? I'd like to put a few pieces of different fabric on there. Just gonna go ahead and get started. And I'll go ahead and speed this up so you don't have to watch this in slow motion because it takes a while to cover everything up. Also, I'm going to be using like little bits of lace. I have this little container that I have some lace on it. And then I have some little bits of lace that I had cut up from before. I also have a little container of some lace that I got from Etsy. And it just has, it's like lace tablecloths and things and crocheted items and little parts of doilies and things. So I will be digging through this and seeing what we have in here as well. And yeah, just any kind of trims that I want to put little bits of on. We'll go ahead and put all that on, and then I will catch back up with you when I am done decorating them. But I'll speed this up so you can watch the process. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and sew the 3 of these. Oops. Just lost a flower off of one of them. Let's see. Not sure which one, but I will add it back to this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sew these. I'm going to go ahead and make like 2 runs up each one on the sewing machine, and then I will check back with you when I'm done. Okay, now I'm back and I've sewn them. Now I sewed this one with 2 zigzag rows, which I like, and then I sewed these other ones with just 2 straight stitch rows. And so just so you could see the difference. You can of course pick whatever you like, however you want to do that. I also was just going to put some little extra things on. Now you can hand sew things on, like you could have hand sewn like these on or whatever you like, but I just went ahead and picked them up with my sewing machine when I went through, at least with 1 row of stitches on them. So you can do whatever you like. If you would rather hand sew them on, you can do that. You can do buttons, any kind of extra stuff. What I decided that I would do, I like to put some little clips, some little bulb pins on these, and then I just put a few bells here and there. So I'm going to go ahead, I have this little container that I have all these little tiny bells in, and I thought I would just go ahead and put a few of these around. Just here and there. I kind of enjoy seeing the little extra details on here. So I have some small bells. I kind of like putting the small bells on, but you can definitely put whatever you like. If you have little charms you want to put on here, you can do that. And then when I cut this to whatever length I want, if I'm going to be putting it on like a page or as a belly band, as a tuck spot or whatever, then usually I cut it, you know, whatever section that I want, however big I want it. If I just want a little spot, I just cut a little spot. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put a blue one, I think, on here. And of course you can add any other extra stuff that you want onto these at this point, like any kind of little, there are so many ways to make these, but you can put, you could have sewn paper into them if you wanted. On the last one that I made, I had little scraps of paper that I sewed into it. So you could have done that. I have some little butterflies here that I thought I might glue on after the fact. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just putting my bells that I like to put on them, because I kind of like the little tiny jingle that you hear when you're in your journal. I think I have some that are silver. There's a bigger one. There's 2 little silver colored ones. Now this is the pink one. And we use these for stitch markers sometimes in the knitting and crochet. So when I see them, I accidentally call the light bulb pins stitch markers. Because that is my thought, my first thought. I'm going to put the silver ones on a silver one. Put 2 maybe. That's cute. Oh, she's cute over here. Okay. Let's see what else I want to do. This one's kind of pink. This one's kind of a spooky one because I have a couple of spooky journals I've been working on, so I thought, well, I should make a spooky one with some spooky stuff on it. Spooky cute, right? And I think I will put one more over here at the end. Now I have replenished my stock of of little snippet rolls. Let's see if I want to put anything else on them. I was thinking I might want to put some small Tim Holtz stuff on them. So I have this little bucket with Tim Holtz stuff, and I think I have some tiny Tim Holtz things. Here's my tiny people too. Let's see if I can find any, or they're called mini people. There's a little girl. These are just little tags, so I might just put a few of these on. Just for fun. Okay, I kind of think I like this. These are cute, and now I have so many more to use in my upcoming journals. That's cute right there. Okay. All right, and of course I can add anything I want later on. Like when I'm putting them in, I can just trim out the spots that I like and add a little extra something here or there. I'll see you next time. Bye.